Now it's time to instrument our target, but before running the container, execute the following command on your system to prevent crashes from being misinterpreted as timeouts, as explained in the previous unit on XPDF. Now we can run our container, enabling the CSP trace capability. So we run again podman, we specify to mount the Fuzz1001 tcpdump directory under target, we mount the previously created RAM disk under RAM disk, we specify with the AFL temp flag to AFL to put all the temporary files under the RAM disk folder, and moreover, we add the CSP trace capability. The cap add flag adds Linux capability to the container. By default, containers run with limited capabilities for security reasons, and with cap add, we can selectively grant additional privileges to the container. This approach is generally more secure than running the privileged flag, which grants all the capabilities. The CSP trace capability allows processes tracing, enabling debugging and monitoring of other processes. Specifically, we can enable capability enables attaching to a running process, reading and writing process memory, monitoring system calls, and inspecting and modify process states. This capability is required by ASAN to function properly in containers. Without it, ASAN cannot access process memory to detect memory violation, track allocation, or generate stack traces. Okay, once we are into the container, we have to first do some cleanup from the previous tcpdump installation. So we remove the install folder and we run make clean inside tcpdump. Now we do the same with the libbcap. So we move inside libbcap folder and we run make clean. The next step is to compile first libbcap with instrumentation. So we have to export this variable. So basically we set the environment variable llvm config to point to the specific llvm configuration tool for version 11. Using version 11 is suggested for compiling older version of tcpdump with ASAN due to compatibility issues, because with they introduce some breaking changes in the newer version of llvm that cause compilation failures or ASAN instrumentation problems with this legacy code base. Now we run again the config script using the AFL use ASAN variable, specifying LTO mode for both C and C++. Again, we don't enable shared libraries, and we specify the prefix of the installation folder. After that, we can run make with AFL using ASAN flag variable and make install. Now we have to do the same for tcpdump. So we go inside the tcpdump folder and we run the configure script. This time we have some additional flags. In particular, we specify in the C flags to the include directory path. Then we disable errors for implicit integer type declaration. This is needed for the older code bases. And also we specify the library search path for the linker. At the end of the config script, we can run again make using the AFL use ASAN variable. And make install. The last step before the fuzzing, it's just to test if everything works. So we can run again tcpdump with the H flag to check that we have the right version of tcpdump and the right version of libpickup. And we can run also again tcpdump with all the flags using one of the test files included in the tcpdump folder. Now that we are sure that our binary is compiled with all the instrumentation, we can proceed with the fuzzing.